Google Pixel XL. The Google Pixel XL, along with the Google Pixel, is the first phone made, almost entirely, by Google, and it's the best way to experience the latest and greatest that Android software has to offer. It puts the immense power of Google Search behind everything you do with the all-new Google Assistant, a context-understanding AI that's often smarter than Siri and Cortana. Sorry, Apple and Microsoft fans. The Pixel XL also launches with the Android 7.1 Nougat update, which gives the phone virtual reality powers when paired with the soon-to-be-released Google Daydream View headset. Even if you're not into VR, this means it has top-of-the-line specs good enough for power-hungry gamers, and that's fantastic news for anyone who wants a fast phone years down the road. The phone debuts the Snapdragon 821 processor, with 4GB of RAM inside of a glass and metal body. The camera is touted as best in class, and the 5.5-inch Quad HD screen looks superb. Google is ditching the affordable, developer-focused Nexus brand in favor of the Pixel XL and its smaller 5-inch Google Pixel counterpart. This makes these new handsets more expensive, but they also showcase greater ambition on Google's part. The Google Pixel XL is sized and priced to compete with the elegantly designed Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge, that's the one that doesn't explode, and iPhone 7 Plus, and Google has picked the perfect time to launch a brand new contender for our best phones list. Right now, with Apple's headphone jackless iPhone 7 irritating longtime fans and Samsung's Galaxy Note 7 cancellation disappointing users, fans of those brands may be looking elsewhere for the first time in years. So let's zoom into this Pixel XL, to see if it's as good as all of the hype claims. The Google Pixel XL launched on October 20th, and it's Google's smartphone all grown up. That means it's more expensive than the now discontinued Nexus 6P. These are adult prices, folks. It costs $769, £719, 1,269 Australian dollars, for the 32GB version, and $869, £819, 1,419 Australian dollars, for the 128GB model. There's no 64GB in between edition, and no microSD slot for expandable storage. You'll notice that these are the exact same prices as for the iPhone 7 Plus, Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge and new LG V20 in the US, so Google is simply following an unfortunate trend there. Not willing to pay full price? In the US, the Pixel is a Verizon exclusive on contract, costs $32.08 a month over 24 months and comes with day one updates, according to the carrier. But we still suggest skipping the contract and paying everything up front for the SIM-free Pixel XL. It's not filled with Verizon apps, and works just as well on AT&T, T-Mobile and Sprint with both GSM and CDMA antennas. In the UK, you can get the Pixel on contract from me, paying £9.99 upfront and then £55.99 per month for 10GB of data and unlimited calls and texts. Google called the Pixel XL design bold during its initial announcement, noting that the back of the phone's glass and metal makeup gives it personality and character. If that sounds like a backhanded compliment, it's kind of deserved. It's almost as if Google heard that people like metal phones, but also like glass phones, so it decided to throw in both. It's an odd, two-toned mix on the backside, making the Google Pixel XL feel like we're one step away from unwrapping the Neapolitan ice cream of smartphones. The odd, two-toned mix on the backside makes it feel like we're one step away from unwrapping the Neapolitan ice cream of smartphones. The good news is that, as funky as it looks, the materials are solid, strengthened Gorilla Glass 4 for the top third around the rear fingerprint sensor and camera, and polished anodized aluminum on the bottom 2/3 where your hand wraps around the phone. Clutching this phablet shouldn't be a problem if you could get the taller Nexus 6P in your hands. It measures 153 by 76 by 8.58 mm, and tapers off to a depth of 7.31 mm around the back. It's slightly thicker and boxier than most phones, including the iPhone 7 Plus at 7.3 mm, but not quite as tall or, more importantly, wide. Normal-sized hands will do okay here. Google has thrown a lot into the Pixel XL design, but there's one thing you won't find, an annoying camera bump. The rear camera is completely flush with the glass plate on the back, a design feat that Apple and Samsung have yet to achieve. Unfortunately, the Google Pixel XL doesn't live up to those manufacturers' waterproofing standards. Its IP53 rating means you can't get this one wet, Never mind accidentally dunk it in the sink, pool or toilet. That's a deal breaker for the clumsy among us.